Zelda Breath of the Wilds is an open world adventure game from Nintendo that's on the Switch and the Wii U. And, let's be honest, we all fucking know what Zelda is, so let's talk about some interesting stuff about it. The game's core mechanics involve a lot more of survival themes, such as having a hot and cold meter, which is interesting. You see that more in like Monster Hunter. And it's got several different biomes that are scattered throughout. The map is one of the largest that's been made in video games to date, as it's been said by other people. And there's a lot of cooking, like Monster Hunter also, except it's not a mini game and not annoying. Just saying, Monster Hunter. Don't really like that cooking mini game. A lot of the fun I've had with the game is just exploring and gliding around. Then a lot of the fun I haven't had with the game is in the combat. The combat is trying to be Dark Souls, but doesn't have kind of like... It doesn't feel good enough. Like, it's really hard to put into words exactly what I'm trying to say, especially because these reviews are done in one take, no writing things out. But, fuck. And then this is the downside of all this, is that I can't even remember what I was going to say. The combat doesn't feel like it's well executed, kind of. No, wait, shut. What? I don't know what words are. Forget it. What I was trying to say. The camera is really zoomed in for combat, making it a lot more difficult to read a larger enemy. You'll run into some, like, moblins, I guess they are in this game. They're, like, super fucking tall, like, 2.5 links tall and, like, super gangly and shit. And it's just really hard to get a read on them and get their patterns down. And also, Link's jump is a lot like, well, Link's, jump in other games where, like Ocarina of Time, where you can, like, side jump and back flip and everything. And I just don't feel like that replaces a roll too well, because you're putting yourself in the air, where you're more vulnerable as to, like, with a dodge roll, you're on the ground, and you're, like, a lot more contained than having an open splayed hitbox with a jump. Which is why it, like, is a little difficult. And because I'm so used to playing Dark Souls, when I'm trying to do combat in Zelda, my Dark Souls muscle memory just kind of, takes over, and it's just kind of an issue. But, exploration-wise, holy shit. The map's gigantic, there's plenty of stuff around. There are some areas where you'll feel like it's a little empty, though. This game has really decent quest tracking and stuff, and there's a lot of little things you'll find along the way, but most of the time you might just be climbing up mountains and killing enemies when they appear just to get to your next objective, and then, like, gliding off of a mountain and shit. I haven't figured out how to call my horse with my whistle for some reason. As you know from the actual game footage that's been shown, like, way before the game came out, like, you can tame a wild horse and then, like, have them. And I haven't figured out how to bring mine to me, so it's kind of weird. But, like, there's not been a lot of issues. I've been playing it on the Wii U. There hasn't been any performance issues, really. There's been a little bit of weird bits every once in a while, like, not super noticeable unless you're actually, like, looking for it. And it's really fucking fun. I've sunk, like, over 20 hours into it this weekend alone, and I'm looking forward to sinking even more time into it. But Jesus Christ, if they could make some of the combat a little easier or something. Like, just some enemies are way harder than they should be, and it's way too easy to get yourself blocked by not having weapons and then having to go farm new weapons. It's kind of annoying. But yeah, definitely fucking go play it if you can. It's really fun, really good. Love it. Hey guys, you just got done watching the Zelda Breath of the Wilds review. Breath of the Wild. I always kind of want to call it Wilds because it sounds more right. I don't know. But yeah, so I promise next week is going to be Final Fantasy 15. I forgot Zelda came out, and I was scrambling to get. I had to borrow one of my coworkers' Wii U's. So, Jin, if you happen to watch this, thanks again. You're amazing. And yeah, I got one, and then I like scrambled home, signed into an account. I had to make a new ID because I'd forgotten, and I was like, "Oh my god, I gotta hurry!" Because I was going to see Logan in like an hour, and I wanted to be there early to get my seat and make sure my seat wasn't double booked or anything. So yeah, the videos you're gonna see here are Octodad Part 1, my retrospective Let's Play I'm doing to take a look back at Octodad, and the last review, which was Cyber Sleuth. That's the right one. Yeah, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Bye.